Hi everyone, my name is Vasco Almeida Dias and I'm the head of the real estate department at Lexidy Legal Tech Boutique. I have assisted more than 300 clients buying properties, and today I will explain you how the process of purchasing a property works in Portugal. Dealing with so many clients from all over the world, we notice that most of the questions our clients have are the same. That's why today we prepared this video where I will answer all your questions. Starting by the first one and the most common one: can I buy a house in Portugal? So, being a foreigner citizen, and let me tell you that most of our clients at Lexidy are foreign citizens, led to the question that can I buy a house in Portugal? Yes, you can. Although some countries do not allow citizens who do not live there to buy properties, in Portugal you can buy a house for you to live there or just as an investment. There is no problem, no limits. So the second question: is it easy to buy a property in Portugal? I must say yes. I must say yes, although this is a tricky question. So, it might be easy if you have the right legal assistance. That's why Lexid is here to provide you the best legal assistance in the market. In order to start a process like this, our strongest suggestion to all our clients is to have a first meeting, a first call, free of charge, of course, in which you can meet each other and understand the exact needs you will have, where you are buying, what you are buying, the specificities of the process that will be necessary for us to understand in order to legally assist you. So let me explain you briefly how is the standard process of property purchase in Portugal. Of course, each case is a case. Each case might need some special attention to this detail or that detail, and that's why we always prefer to have a first meeting, a video call free of charge, of course, with our clients in order to better understand the exact needs of each case. But explaining you a standard procedure process in Portugal, it would start by the reservation agreement. This document, you might be requested to sign this, or you might want to sign this in order to take the property out of the market. For this, you would pay, usually, this can be agreed on, but usually you would pay a €5,000 fee that would be returned to you once you sign the promissory contract. The promissory contract is precisely the second step and the most important step of this process. In the promissory contract, in Portuguese, you will get used to this name CPCV. You and the seller will establish all the conditions of the deal: how much you are going to pay, when, how, if the property is going to be sold with furniture or not, when the deed will be signed. So all the little aspects of the deal will be contained here in the promissory contract. The final step of the process is the final deed. At the final deed, you will become officially and legally the owner of the property. It will take place at the public notary. And one very important aspect that I want to tell you and to explain is that the entire process I was describing, reservation agreement, promissory contract, and final deed, can be done entirely remotely. You don't even need to be in Portugal. Of course, if you want, you will be very welcome. We will be at the final deed with you. But if you want, if you don't want, if you cannot, you don't need to be in Portugal, and Lexidy can represent you through a power of attorney for that. So, for the third question, we have: where is the best place to buy a property in Portugal? So, being born and raised in Lisbon, it's not easy for me to choose another city or another place as the best place to buy a property. But in my opinion, of course, it will depend on what you are looking for. We have clients who are coming to Portugal trying to escape from some cities, some huge cities. Lisbon might not be what they are looking for, although Lisbon is not that big, is the biggest city in Portugal. But I can tell you that Lisbon, Porto are by far the most popular options at the moment, have won numerous awards in terms of tourism, in terms of quality of living, cost of living across Europe. But of course, we have also the south, the Algarve, we have the north, we have the islands. So there is a huge amount of options for you to choose depending on what you are looking for. What I can tell you is Lexidy will assist you in the entire country. So we are based in Lisbon and Porto. We have offices there, but we have clients. We have been assisting clients for many years buying properties across the entire country, including the islands. So let's go to the next question. What is the average price of a property in Portugal? So this is a difficult question to answer, since we are real estate lawyers. We are not realtors. We are not that into the price of the properties on the market. What I can tell you is based on my personal experience working with clients, and I can tell you that Those clients who are purchasing properties in Lisbon, the average price is around 300,000 euro to 400,000 euro. Of course, we have clients, just to let you know, buying houses in Lisbon for less than 200,000, and we have clients buying for more than 1 million euros. That, of course, it will depend on what you are looking for. If you are looking for an apartment in the city center, for a villa outside of Lisbon, and when I say Lisbon, of course, the same will happen in any other city in Portugal. Lisbon is by far the most expensive city in Portugal. That will be reflected whenever you want to buy a house, to rent a house. But Porto is growing a lot as well. In the south, we have a huge market as well for foreign citizens, so the prices are also a little bit higher than the rest of the country. Of course, if you go a little bit to the interior of the country, you will notice a huge difference in terms of prices. The prices can be half or more than half of the prices when compared to Lisbon. So the next question is it cheaper to buy properties in Spain or Portugal? So this is once again a difficult question, because when we are talking about Spain or Portugal, we must know that there is a huge difference between Lisbon, Madrid, and Barcelona and the rest of the country. Because of course, if we are talking about Lisbon or Madrid or Barcelona, we will have the prices that I have described before, and you are expecting. You can find properties for 400,000 euro and much more than that. Of course, if you go to a small city 1 hour away from Lisbon, from Madrid, or from Barcelona, you will find much more affordable prices for properties. Let's move to the next question. Is buying a property in Portugal a good investment? So I must say yes. I must say yes to this question. If you are planning to move to Portugal in the future, and you would like to invest at this moment, or if you are not at all planning to move to Portugal, buying a property in Portugal is always a good idea. Why? As you may know, Portugal, specifically Lisbon, Porto, the Algarve, Madeira, the Azores, have been winning a huge amount of touristic prices across Europe and worldwide, actually. So Portugal has been, over the last decade, and the idea is that will keep this way, has been in the center of the touristic scene across the world, especially in Europe, of course, due to the weather, the cost of living, people, gastronomy, all that. So I must say it's a big yes. It's a great investment to buy a property in Portugal. What are the tax implications of purchasing a property in Portugal? So this is a good question. And as I was describing before, the process, when we get to the last stage of the property purchase process, the final deed, that's the moment in which you will be requested to pay the taxes. The first one that I will mention is the IMT in Portuguese, is the municipal transfer tax. This tax, the percentage of this tax will be related to the price of the property that you are buying. So my suggestion is that please send us a message. We will set up a meeting call so that we can understand exactly your case, and we will share with you a breakdown of costs that you will pay. The second tax that you will pay is the stamp duty. The stamp duty will always be 0.8% of the price that you are paying for the property. Allow me to clarify that apart from these two taxes, at the moment of the final deed, you will be requested to pay for the notary fees, of course. The notary fees might vary a little bit according to the place, to the specific notary, to the city, if it's located in Lisbon, Porto, or in a smaller city. To finalize the taxes part, you will be due to pay a tax for being the owner of this property. This tax will be due every year, and once again, the amount that you will pay will vary according to the price, but this time not the price that you paid for the property, but the tax value of your property. Once again, I know this might sound difficult, but please feel free to contact us, and we'll be pleased to assist you with all these questions of taxes. Let's move then to the last question. What is the process for obtaining a mortgage in Portugal as a foreigner? So this is one of the most frequently asked questions from our clients. And I must say that this is a very simple process. You can either get a mortgage in your residency country, no problem, or if you want, as a foreign, yes, you can. You can have a mortgage in Portugal. For that, our strongest suggestion is that please let us know. We can discuss this over a video call, and we will be pleased to put you in touch with one of our partners that is one of the leading companies in Portugal for mortgage, specialized in mortgage for foreigners. And the bonus question For me, that a lot of clients ask me is that how long does it take a process like this? And to be honest with you, it's a hard question because it doesn't depend entirely on you or on us. But I can tell you that I've seen property purchase process taking a week and a half. So if you are thinking or planning that you would like to start, but you don't know how long it will take, if it will take forever, don't worry. This is a very, very brief process. Of course, it will depend on the other side, the negotiation with the seller. But this can be, I can promise, this can be a very brief and very easy process from you. And we are here to give you the peace of mind that we like to give to our clients at Lexidy. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please use the link on our description. In order to contact us, we will be pleased to set up a meeting call with you in order to clarify all your questions.